Well, back to the lab. We fall just a little short with our meet and three yesterday. And granted, it was going to happen. De'Aaron Fox just falls short, and the Sixers embarrassed themselves. They vomited all over themselves. What are you going to do? Really, what are you going to do? There's nothing more we can do than that. We're back at work today. We got a beautiful NBA parlay here for you. In fact, I've got two NBA parlays here for you. I'm going to build one, and then I'm going to let the OddsShopper premium tool build one here for you, all for free, right? And yeah, I got some Bet365 stuff. I'll head to DK, Caesars. We'll go anywhere you want. We've got links below. 21 or older, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. That's all you need to know as far as whether or not you can get in. Bunch of injuries in the first game, suspension in the second game. Let's see what we can cook up. All right, we're going to head on over to DK for this one. I'm going to build one. And again, I already have the OddsShopper premium one built up here for you. First play. This is down to 215.5. I just don't think there's any buyback here, to be honest with you. I was waiting at 216 to see if this would dip. A lot of people have been betting the under, and rightfully so, understandably so. But it makes sense. You have Ben Simmons remains out. I mean, what's going on there? Cam Thomas out. You got a couple of guys, Tyler Hero's out in this game as well. So this is not a fully staffed Nets and Heat squad going at it. As much as I would love to go over here and think, okay, well, Brooklyn's going to be able to put some stuff together here. It's not like Mikal Bridges has been lighting it up. He's averaging just over 20 a night. Miami loves to slow things down. This is one of the slowest pacing teams in the NBA, and they're a really good rebounding team. So they force teams, especially at home, they force teams into tough shots, and then they have a great rebounding unit that they can just rotate guys throughout, but they rebound. Brooklyn's going to be gone that. They also don't have any help with a big guard like Simmons out. You can somewhat neutralize some rebounding there if you can get a guy that size who handles the ball that far out that can get, if it's longer rebounds or just body and move him around defensively in different spots. But that's not going to be the case. So realistically, this is just an under 215.5. And you kind of go from there. But that's not how we do things, right? You know that. We got to get a little greedy. We got to get a little greedy here. All right, so we will go under the total here at 215.5. Now, correlated or not, let's see what we can find. Adding Miami to this is 2-1. Miami wins at home and they go under is 2-1. It's fine with me. Let's stop right there. This is not craziness. This is not madness. We're not pushing anything here. Just fine with me. That's the first play on the board. Next up, Thunder Warriors. What are you going to get here? Draymond suspended. You just got insanity happening. We go right back to the same game parlay because it's going to be a same game parlays plus. Yeah, you can even sign up at DK for other stuff here, but that's fine. I'm not here to tell you about that. I'm here to tell you about the under. Way too high. Thunder on the road, now in Golden State, where the Warriors have no choice but to do the same exact thing as the Miami Heat in their earlier game. The Thunder are going to push and want to push like it's nothing, like it's just easy. That's the way they coast. I'm telling you, this is going to be as big of just like this massive net thrown on the Thunder speed and just how fast they can get up and score. But I love Golden State's defense, even minus Green, where you'll see there, and that's something that you always see if it's a scorer or if it's a defender that's out, the overcompensation for it. Guys are going to step up. And you know what? Guys haven't scored much at all. You look at Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins. I mean, these numbers are low for a reason, simply because they haven't been able to. Chris Paul, 14.5 points. We'll go under that. The scoring is just not coming from Paul enough. And in a game in which we're going under, it doesn't make sense to push that. Chris Paul is not going to step in and take over for a struggling Klay Thompson. Look at that, 21.5, and that pushes up to 575. There's no need. There's no need. So there you have our parlay of the day. It's 2 same-game parlays put together for a plus 842 smash. Under 215 in the Heat game with the Heat winning on the money line. Under 226.5 in the Thunder Warriors game with Chris Paul scoring less than 14.5 points, which is technically under 15. We got it. Plus 842. Not bad for 2 games. Not bad for 2 nights' work, right? Bet 365, it's below. You got it. You have other books too. Bet MGM, bet at Caesars. We have links for you. 365, this is the best book you can bet throughout the country, just without a doubt. Bet $5, get $150 back in bonus bets, or your first bet safety net, meaning you get it back up to $1,000 in bonus bets. That's all. That's it. Simple. And yeah, 21 or older, 18 in Kentucky, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. That's fantastic. I'm telling you, you will not find better lines. I can't bet it here in PA, so I have to use a different book to show you, but you will not find softer lines. That's what our OddsShopper tool does, is identify the best value in lines. It's insane. Speaking of which, here's your OddsShopper parlay of the day. Under 31.5 PRA for Bridges. Love that. Averaging 20 points per game. Not sure where the rebounds or assists are coming from. And Josh Giddey's going to stay under 6.5 rebounds. Okay. We built this for you on FanDuel plus 269. Go nuts. All right. You have an NBA parlay of the day. You have an OddsShopper parlay of the day. I'm not even asking that you sign up for the tool, even though you can below. All that stuff. Did you hit the thumbs up button? Have you subscribed? And have you left a comment? Because now is the time to change and rectify all of that. It's all I'm asking to. Be part of the 100,000 that we have.